Hi, today we're joined by author Amy Reeder. Amy is the author of a new book called Inheritance. Amy, thank you for joining us first of all today, and please tell us about this book.
Thank you for having me, Abby. It's nice to meet you. So, my book Inheritance is really the first book in a trilogy centering around a family whose last name is Ryan. It takes place in the San Francisco Bay Area, where I grew up, where I'm originally from. And it basically follows the lives of three siblings, they're all adults, and how their lives are forever changed by the pandemic. The story is really designed to make the reader consider what things we actually inherit from our parents, whether we are adopted or natural children of our parents. I have experience with both. And also the impact that the pandemic had on our lives. And most importantly, the book is designed to make the reader consider what's the ultimate goal of our existence. Really, to sum it up, Inheritance is Catholic apologetics wrapped up in a fictional tale. And my goal in writing the book was to give the reader a greater understanding and reliance and appreciation of their faith, and ultimately to bring the reader closer to God.
Well, and it sounds like you pulled a lot from your own personal experiences. Of course, we all experienced the pandemic, so that's something everyone can relate to.
That's right.
But what finally inspired you to say, okay, I'm going to put pen to paper and I'm going to write this book?
You know, it's funny. We had a major life change in our family. We moved from California to South Carolina about a year and a half ago for the birth of my first grandson. And we actually just had another grandbaby, another grandson born just a couple weeks ago. So I think it was really the change in my everyday pace and a whole different kind of life, a more reflective life for sure. In the past, I've worked for the Catholic Church for many years and was required to participate in a lot of public speaking. I don't like public speaking, to be perfectly honest with you. To me, it's just the worst. I don't like it at all. And I have found that there's a value to the more introverted reflection that writing offers me that I don't experience when I'm speaking in front of a crowd. I had a lot to say, and I found that writing really was my voice. Our baptism in Christ makes us evangelists, and we're not meant to keep the good news quiet. We're meant to share it. And I found that writing really was my tool. It was my way to share it, and it was my way of living my baptism.
Well, and that's so cool that you chose to write essentially a fictional book, but really wrapped up in this really sounds like profound message. I love that, and I think readers will really enjoy that, whether they are religious or not, because it's a great story.
That's my hope.
Yes. Is there anything else that you would like to tell us about the book?
I'm excited to say that the second book in the trilogy is complete. Well, the manuscript is complete, and it's going to bring back most of the original characters and introduce some new characters. And that book is titled Impact. And then the third book, I'm starting to kind of percolate ideas for the third book. That one's called Legacy. So happy to say that there's lots of good news coming regarding the Ryan family and beyond.
I love that. And so readers can not only enjoy Inheritance, but they also have two other books that they're going to be able to enjoy, which is fantastic. Again, the book name is Inheritance. It's by Amy Reeder, and you can pick this up at online bookstores, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, Apple iTunes. If you want to use an ebook, you can do that as well. So however you love to read, you can read Inheritance that way. Thank you again, Amy, for joining us today. We sure do appreciate you sharing your story and your book with us.
Thank you, Abby. I appreciate being here.